Crude oil.
Good evening. This is Monday Trade Recap. I know it's already 8 p.m. Yeah, I had something going on earlier today, so I had to leave my house. But nevertheless, I thought about there's a couple of things I got to mention. It's very important in terms of getting into the zones of possible good trades,
Crude oil.
because this morning
Russell,
I spent too much time on the prep. So when I started trading, I kind of lost some steam.
NQ.
But so here, let's go back in time. Okay, so like I said in the market prep, so I was here, right here. Okay, Thursday close. That's what I said the cost basis, and I even marked this overnight single print tail, and because Friday kind of held above this Thursday closing, which I call it the cost basis, and I was confident because the pre-market tail kind of rejected this. Apparently the buyers were present and they pushed up quite a
Dow.
bit. That's like 30 points in the pre-market, all the way. Look at this, boom boom boom, 30 points. And I said this area, well, I didn't say that, but I'm just saying here in the pre-market, look at this action. This distribution was pretty solid, and I marked volume pro. This is the point control level of volume profile, and this is also the point control, but it's from the market profile, meaning the most time traded is this level right here in particular. So that's why I had my long bias, because
Crude
I
oil.
thought if the sellers are gone, it has to come back to this distribution.
NQ.
I don't have the delta profile on the pre-market profile anymore, but there was some obvious chunks of selling buying. However, yeah, here I think there was some here, if I remember
Crude oil.
correctly, and then the open it just rejected it. I didn't have the confidence to short this thing. It did little pointy points. Yeah, I haven't. Now I'm talking about profile, but I haven't got to the delta, the cumulative delta yet. There's a big clue that you can sort of tell if
Crude oil.
the trading is the beginning of the trend or the end of trend. So just look at the delta. What happened? This big up and down in the pre-market, right? Up, down. Just look at the delta. Delta pushed up and consolidated for hours. Then it just sold off after 8:30. The red zone's 8:30. I don't know today there's any news release at 8:30, but look at this selling. It just how many points? Negative. Well, this is negative 1,000, 2,000, about 1,000 in the pre-market.
Crude oil.
And still above this Asian session. So what does that tell you? It's buying for sure. That's why I wanted to buy, because I thought it's gonna, because sellers are not so strong. That's why there are the cumulative delta is negative, but the price is higher. I guess that gives me confidence to buy, but I was way off because like I said, even just go back to Thursday, this accumulation area is about this level. Ironically, is currently trading. but this is the day after technically, still today, but it's considered the next day already, Asian session. Anyway, yeah, if I had to be patient enough, I would wait till it gets anywhere close. At least, try to test the single print. This, well, it's not technically a single print. It's the tail, but it's also a single print. So from the pre-market. Anyway, look at this little thing because it's only single print.
NQ.
Anyway, it just went right through and came back. And here, if I had the balls to just chase, I would just do 4 or 5 ticks trailing stop, hit, and just that would make a
NQ.
perfect day. But yeah, that happened so fast, and I was hit right off the bat, so I kind of get drifted away a little bit. Anyway, yeah, that was my reason to long, and apparently this distribution I was so overconfident on this distribution. Turned out it did eventually went back. Okay, so that was just the first trade, and I kind of missed on the second one. And the third one, I was long here because obviously if it gets here, why not just went right through? Because apparently the shorts are in big trouble, and who wants to buy here? Nobody, because if you don't buy here, you don't buy here. Why would you buy here? So you only think, oh, maybe it's too late to buy. That's why the market maker is taking advantage. I was long in here, but my setup is the trailing stop kind of thing. So when put back and when it went over a certain amount, the stops automatically trailed, and it pulled back, and I was out. And this one, I think I was hoping to hit at least here, but it didn't. And I think I took one out first. I kind of chickened out, took the second one, which would be correct. Otherwise, second one would be break even. And this one, I saw the momentum change. I shorted. I didn't have a very clear target, so this not a good trade. Oh, there also another reason because I saw this absorption here. That's why I knew here that's sign of trapping long. Well, in this case, it's trapping shorts. Well, this is getting more complicated than I thought it would, but the logic is to spot where the weekends got washed out, and then the market maker is taking advantage. Then eventually the liquidity drains, so they're gonna have to clear their inventory. So in this case, they're buying because some people are shorting, and they knew there's no more buyers, so then they have to sell into the later trade chasers, and yeah, eventually they have to clear the inventory. So that's why I had the confidence short, because I knew this hype is just a fandom. It doesn't exist, so it's gonna come back to cost basis. So it's always all the way down here, but apparently it's not gonna come down right away. So again, I was so confident with this distribution. That's why I was long, and I still was long, and I long here, but I didn't long anymore. I kind of got exhausted. I don't know. I just lost confidence. Yeah, I didn't have
Russell.
a good risk profile strategy to go with for this kind of shenanigans. Just so I kind of waited out, and yeah, eventually it hit this one. So once it hits here, market is kind of complete. So yeah, I just think it turned off. Well, I didn't turn off my computer because the heats are still here. But yeah. So after this point, it's not my business. So I did couple. So basically, yeah, the takeout is to calculate the range from the point control and the distribution, and kind of starting from the edges, and to see if the risk reward is skewing to one side. And yeah, and what to confirm that is yeah, I haven't really touched cumulative delta, and the cumulative delta is the, I would say, the most important clue. Look at this opening, it just constantly going down. Look at this, means that's real selling, right? It's lower low and lower low, real selling. And yeah, so that makes sense. And here it's oversold. Look, it's all red candles. Okay, red candles, and once this trend broke, it's gonna revert, in this case, all the way to where it started. But typically it's gonna stall in like 50%. In this case, this gap, once it closed right here, the shorts are done, unless it kind of hesitated here. Well, it did hesitate here, but it kind of held this low. So this low traced back and it held and pushed back. That's why here the most struggle comes here, because everybody is thinking if this level is gonna be a new, because chances are it's just gonna consolidate to make a new distribution, like a big distribution here. But apparently this distribution is more powerful. That's why it kind of what's that word, gravitized into this distribution, and that's what happened. So from this point on, I had no idea where it's going. Maybe it's gonna keep going up to hit the next level high. Actually, yeah, I did think about the Friday point control, which is here. Yep, I thought it's gonna move to here, but that didn't happen. And the last note, something didn't happen. The upside it's gonna go. So if it did kind of even get even close, that could make this whole distribution more meaningful. But that it's like halfway. So if that doesn't happen, this one is gonna break at just a matter of time, because turn out just boom 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 back to this level from the beginning, and yeah, and let's say ultimately it broke that right here. It made new low, and yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so yeah, pay attention to a couple of things just to recap. What's important? Those point controls and the distributions in the day prior and the pre-market sessions are very important, and also the delta profile. Well, here we don't see. Well, we see a couple here, but these are significant levels. If they're gonna if they're like cluttered together, that's more powerful, And then just check with the cumulative delta, see if the trend is still has steam, or is just out of steam and kind of in the position to get reversed, something like that. Okay, all right, let's see what's happening tomorrow. All right, good night.